investors are more pessimistic about Brazil's economic policies. That's according to a new Bloomberg poll. Still, Brazil's unemployment rate remains low and wages are on the rise. So what's troubling investors? Paulo Cabral joins us live from Sao Paulo. Paulo, what can you tell us about all of this?
Well, actually, no analysts expected a slight rise in unemployment for the month of October because over the last few months, industry data showed net job losses here in Brazil. But you know, it's not all about industry, and actually the commercial and particularly the services sector created many job positions over the months of September and October. And so this was enough to actually drop a little bit the unemployment rate for the month of October. It was not too much, but already enough to make this month of October the best in 11 years, and all that despite the concerns with Brazil's economic slowdown. This is a public job center in Sao Paulo. It's not busy these days. Despite the disappointing economic growth, the unemployment rate remains very low in Brazil. Some workers have actually left their jobs in search for something better.
I work in civil construction, and there's no lack of work now. Actually, I just left my job because I had relationship problems with my boss.
I
am studying production engineering now, and so what I want is to evolve in my field of work, and I hope to find a job in which I can use what I am learning.
Low unemployment rates and rising wages created the conditions for millions of workers to join the consumer market. And it was this record growth of consumption over the last few years that kept the Brazilian economy going. The unemployment rate fell to 5.2% in October for a record low, which is down from 5.4% in September and still well below the US and some European levels.
This low unemployment rate is structural, so we don't have any economic situation which compromises this number. So in the midterm and in the long term, we have unemployment rate stabilized.
The manufacturing industry did close a significant number of job positions over the last few months, but in many cases the problem is the lack of qualified workforce. The owner of this factory had to lay off 8 people this year and couldn't find replacements.
The Brazilian industry needs better skilled workers. There are people who are out there who need a job, but they are not prepared for the market. They don't have skills.
Experts say that educating the workforce would be an important way for Brazil to further reduce unemployment while creating better quality jobs. Well, actually, one of the reasons for the low unemployment in Brazil is the fact that Brazilian industries are not very productive when compared internationally. They still lag behind in terms of technology, so they need to be workforce intensive. They need a lot of human labor to make up for the lack of technology. But now businesses are trying to modernize, are investing in technology, trying to be more productive, and that's why all experts say that it's essential for Brazil to invest a lot in education to prepare its population, now largely of a non-skilled workforce, to leap forward.
Paulo, thanks so much for that live report, and we're going to stay with